The storytelling style is interesting and interesting, like a person telling the story. From the rise to the decline of the Khmer Empire. A major turning point, the Cham invasion in 1177. In the late 12th century, the Khmer Empire faced a major crisis when the Cham Empire, Champa, located on the central coast of the Indochinese Peninsula, sent a large fleet of warships up the Mekong River to Tonle Sap and successfully captured the Khmer capital of Yasodharapura, Angkor. Inscriptions indicate that King Jayavarman, the then king, was killed in the invasion, and the capital was severely damaged, looted, and burned. This was a direct foreign invasion unprecedented in centuries of Khmer history, wreaking havoc on both the moral and structural integrity of the state. Just a few years after this event, Jayavarman VII ascended to the throne in 1181, becoming one of the most pivotal kings in Khmer history, leading a systematic counteroffensive against the Cham. He was able to successfully expel and subdue the Khmer Empire, expanding its influence beyond its borders. Evidence from inscriptions and archaeological remains indicates that the kingdom's borders extended to include southern Laos, central Vietnam, and present-day Isan, Thailand. During this period, Khmer influence stretched from the South China Sea to the Chao Phraya River basin. He combined the concept of Dharma Raja with Mahayana Buddhism as the foundation of governance, emphasizing the role of bodhisattvas and the principles of compassion, sacrifice, and devotion to the common good. Massive constructions took place throughout the kingdom, including the construction of a new capital, Angkor Thom. Bayon Temple, a new center reflecting the monarchy bodhisattva ideology. Transportation and infrastructure, including royal roads, pavilions, and over 100 hospitals throughout the kingdom. The centralized system of the kingdom during this period did not rely solely on military force. It also connected the people to state power through religion. Buddhist centers in Cambodia served as ceremonial centers, schools, and hospitals, fostering loyalty among the people, particularly farmers and those in remote areas. The beginning of the decline, changes after Jayavarman VII. Following the death of Jayavarman VII, the religious power that had once been the core of the state began to be challenged. Devotion to Mahayana Buddhism declined, and the royal court began to re-engage Hinduism, particularly during the reign of Jayavarman VIII, who destroyed Buddhist statues and converted Buddhist temples back to Hindu shrines. This religious shift may reflect ideological conflicts between the traditional ruling class and the centralized Buddhist system, which heavily relied on labor and resources, which became a long-term economic burden. Internal and external factors, from stability to collapse. The irrigation system, the heart of agriculture and the empire's prosperity, began to deteriorate, inadequately maintained. Repeated droughts during the 14th and 15th centuries impacted crops and water reserves. Decreased labor force due to natural disasters and war. The emergence of new kingdoms in the region, such as Sukhothai Kingdom, founded in the 13th century, and Ayutthaya Kingdom, founded in 1351, which appeared to be aggressive towards the west of Cambodia. In the east, Dai Viet, or northern Vietnam, began expanding its influence southward. After the Cham weakened in the 15th century, Cambodian border territories such as Battambang and Kampong Cham began to be engulfed by population shifts and new power structures. A major event in 1431 marked the end of the Angkor period. Ayutthayan armies launched a powerful attack on the capital and successfully captured Angkor. The Cambodian kings were forced to migrate south. The center of Cambodian governance gradually shifted to Phnom Penh, which would later become the new capital. The canal and reservoir system, once the backbone of power, became neglected and shallow. Centralized governance through religion could no longer withstand geopolitical and environmental changes. The collapse of the Khmer Empire was not simply the result of external aggression, but rather the cumulative effect of a variety of internal factors, including a centralized state system based on religious beliefs, which was strong in the short term but inflexible to withstand long-term change. Expansion-oriented natural resource management that failed to sustainably maintain. A power structure that failed to adapt to political, economic, and environmental changes. Regional geopolitical changes gradually pushed Khmer from the center of power to the brink of collapse. The Khmer Empire is thus a historical case study demonstrating that extreme prosperity without long-term planning can lead to an inevitable collapse.